A friend of mine was in that hostel at the time, and I went to visit her.
So let's say the hostel was called
Manette.
Manette, okay.
So she was in Manette's hostel, and then I went to visit her. And so we were upstairs, like we're just chilling upstairs. We're in her room. Then we just heard some commotion, like loud shouting. People were shouting, and then you could hear like, you know, you can hear a crowd, like you can hear.
Gathering.
So as per Kokonsa, we went outside, and then we were on the balcony and we're looking down. Someone was beating this girl, like an older woman was beating up this girl. Leave my husband alone. Leave my husband alone. Hi guys, welcome to Kinky Kelly Africa's YouTube channel. My name is Sayram and that's Madam Kinky at the top there.
I'm the co-pilot, she's the pilot.
So today we're just having a random chit chat. We'll film our gossip session for you guys and yeah, let's see how it goes.
My mom told us that when we were small, my mom used to tell us that if you don't know, you go to school and you take someone's food or something. Someone took profit from someone, it became somebody's finger in the pocket. You see, so if she has eaten it, should I have somebody's finger in the tummy? Hey, mommy, why? But like this way, there are ways of teaching us that you don't take things from people.
Hey, my mother,
they scare you, you will behave.
Because I wasn't raised in an environment where, look, I have parents who, even ordinary friends, who give me something, and I have to think twice about
get it. Because my mom will be like, why did you get it?
My mother told you to send it back.
Take it back.
Like, there's a way a friend of mine was like, oh my god, her boyfriend's going to buy her a car. And then I was thinking about it. In my current stage, if my mother bought me a car, my mother would tell me to send it back. I promise you. My mother.
My mom too.
You will not pack that car in her house. My mother. My mother
and then
will
when
be
you
like,
refuse, they'll tell you that okay, go and find a place or let that person buy your house.
Hey, you refuse that what? Hey, please, my mother's word is law. Why? The fear of my mother is the beginning of wisdom. You don't, like, then she was like, oh yeah, so her boyfriend buy her a car, and then I was like, wait, it's not, my mother, then you buy a car, then I'll also bring it to my mother's house. Oh, my boyfriend bought car. Hey.
But you know there are a lot of, someone said this thing once that I actually didn't believe until I saw myself. They're like, there are lots of girls in Legon with cars when they are on campus.
Yeah, but when they're home, they don't.
At home.
I know.
And I was like, how is that possible? They are like sugar daddies and all of that. And I was like, no, it's not true. The person was like, okay, when they gone is on vacation, visit the school one day. And truly, I went there. There were a lot of cars parked there. There were no people on the campus. I was like, do ghosts come here?
Until your sugar daddy's wife comes to beat you and collect the car back. These are crap. People are actually very violent, so you need to be there.
Funny enough, I've only seen things like that in like Nigerian movies.
What?
That's an impressive.
I have seen it happen in real life. See, story time.
Tell us about it.
Story time. So I cannot tell you the particular hostel, but if you think hard enough, you will know. A friend of mine was in that hostel at the time, and I went to visit her.
So let's say the hostel was called
Manette.
Manette, okay.
So she was in Manette's hostel, and then I went to visit her. And so we were upstairs, like we're just chilling upstairs. We're in her room. Then we just heard some commotion, like loud shouting. People were shouting, and then you could hear like, you know, you can hear a crowd, like you can hear
gathering.
So as per Kokonsa, we went outside, and then we were on the balcony and we're looking down. Someone was beating this girl, like an older woman was beating up this girl. Leave my husband alone. Leave my husband alone. And then I was like, wow. So the girl in question, and then where's the car key? Beat the girl and then took the car key from the girl, got into the car and drove off. And she came with like two other older women. I don't know if they're her sisters or her friends or whatever. It's like, hey, they beat the girl, leave my husband, leave them. When they finished, the girl was now sitting there embarrassed and everything. That's when people were now giving backing story. So we went back into the room, and then someone who was downstairs came and they were like, oh yeah, her sugar daddy brought the car like 2 days ago. She was driving the car around, you know, forming big girl. They brought me car, Land Cruiser. That's Ramete.
What's her Land Cruiser?
No, they didn't buy the car for her. The guy gave her the car to use. Like they brought me Land Cruiser to driving. So she was driving the man's Land Cruiser around. And then someone went to tip up the wife that Now, that's not the best part of the story. The best part of the story is that in the evening, the man's daughter too and her friends went to shake the girl because apparently the man's daughter was also in that hostel. Ooh. So after her mother came to this place, she heard about it and went to do part 2. I was just like, wow, you see, this is why I cannot do sugar daddy drama. Because me, I'm a fiero. Forget all the noise I've been shouting. No, serious, I'm not even talking about somebody's wife coming to beat me.
Yeah, I can't fight too.
No, me, it's not about somebody's wife coming to beat me. It's not that. It's about the fact that I'm thinking about the fact that my parents will hear that me, I have sugar daddy. Hey! So you said disappointed in this case. Have you met my mother? She will die you. She will not kill you, she will die you. I think the fear of my mother is the beginning of wisdom. So there are some chances I don't take, some risk I don't do because dear.
But let's talk about this thing. Why is it that in relationships, when women find out that their men are cheating, especially in marriages, marriages for a reason, why is it that women feel the need to fight other women? But then, like, that's the question, right? But here's my take on it. I don't think that women should be fighting women because they are cheating with their husbands. Because to me, at the end of the day, what is your business with that woman? If you're married, your commitment is with your husband. He's the one who stood in front of the church, the law, and then like went into partnership with you. So then why do you feel the need to leave your husband at home when he's there, he's smiling and then he's eating your food, then you are even with him and then you are going to fight and innocent? Because for all you know,
innocent.
She may not even know that he was married.
Well, there's that angle too.
But even if she knew, like seriously, like really, I don't think you have any business with her.
If she knew, they are beating her for disrespecting the other woman. That's all.
Yeah, but I mean, like at the end of the day, your what's the word? Your fight is with your husband.
Yeah, like he owes you a commitment.
Because he went outside the home. So why? Why do you guys do that? Please let us know in the comment section.
I think when it comes to people going to fight the other woman, here's what I think. It also boils down to this whole, as for men, they cheat and those type of things. Because I still have aunties who will tell me, you can't leave because he's cheating. No, you know, all men cheat. Like, no, dear. I choose to believe that not all men cheat. But they settle so much in that all men cheat that they feel like it is the responsibility of the other woman to back off.
Well, newsflash. Women cheat too, and when we cheat, evil laughter. Figure it out.
If you want to know what she's talking about, go and watch our other videos. The one about dating
in the jungle of
Accra. You get that.
Yeah. So, but I really don't get it. Like, why? Why do you feel you have to do it? And do you know what makes me sad? When a man leaves his wife, and the woman goes to fight the other woman, and the other woman is a younger woman.
Why does it make you sad?
I feel like it's disrespect, like, especially when you're old enough to be my mother. Why are you coming to fight, like...
Because you are sleeping with her husband and she's angry and she's looking for who to pour her frustration
on. So pour her frustration on your man. What is my business?
But all you know, maybe she's pouring her frustration on her man. Ooh, guys, let me tell you this story. As for media, I always come here to steal people's gist. So I don't know if this story is true, but me, I heard it. So if it's not true, then I'm sorry. But if it's true, they are in there. Failure for you people. So there was this guy that was cheating on his wife with like a younger woman. So the man and his wife were in their 50s, 60s, thereabouts, like late 50s, early 60s. And then he was cheating with this 20-something-year-old girl. Then the girl got pregnant, the 20. Yeah, so the girl wanted marriage and everything. So what happened was that the guy had actually planned to go and marry a girl. But what he did was that he didn't tell his wife. So it's like, I've arranged my clothes and I told you that, Nana Kwame's son is getting married on Saturday. And so he'll bring me the shada that we are wearing. Yeah. And blah, blah, blah. So, I'll be traveling on Friday. You know those things. Like, you prep her that you are traveling. So that was what he did. And they said, my friend will bring this outfit. Please keep it for me. The woman even helped him pick what shoe he was going to wear. set the entire preparation.
This gender.
So they did all the preparation. 60-something-year-old man getting married to a 20-something-year-old man, and apparently the 20-something, because she was pregnant, her family was also giving like, better marry this guy because, and they felt like, you know, he's rich.
Yeah.
And those type of things.
Established.
So on Thursday evening, the wife went to the supermarket and then ran into someone who was like, hey, you must really be so thoughtful to allow your husband marry a second wife. Or basically, yes, the way the person made it seem, they made it seem like she knows about it and her husband's marrying a second wife and blah blah blah. Because apparently they were married customarily, so the man can marry more. So it's not like it was an illegal thing. Yeah. No. It was more of a.
Customarily, even if the woman doesn't agree, can you just go behind the back?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Totally. You don't need her permission to marry.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Coming from a lawyer, must be.
You can marry. That one, there's just you and the trouble in your house, but I mean,
yeah,
there's no problem with the second marriage. So she was like, what do you mean? She was like, oh, my husband said he's going to your husband's wedding on Saturday. And I feel, me personally, I feel like the woman that met her in the supermarket was just doing it to shame him. She knew that the wife did not know.
At least somebody had to inform her.
So the wife too did like, oh, she knew. She pretended like she knew and went home. So that when she went home, what she did was that she went to the man's wardrobe, took every single bit of clothing and carried them to the guest room. Went to the shoe rack, took all his shoes, carried them to the guest room. Then the clothes that the guy had brought for the wedding, carried those ones and took them to the guest room. That bends them. No! So she took them to the guest room. So when he came home, he asked to see. Then she showed him, like, oh, you know, she didn't want it to get dirty. She went to hang it here, this, all of that. Oh, his things. Oh, she helped him pack, all of those things. Like, she made the man comfortable. So he felt like, oh, she's packing for me. So he didn't look to check the wardrobe. He just saw the suitcases open and, oh, my wife is being a sweet wife and packing for me. And then the man went to sleep that he will wake up at 5 and start his journey.
You wake up sounds like he died the night before.
Oh, no. Hey, I don't like that.
That's so he said he will wake up.
No, like he wake up early to go and start his journey. So then they all went to bed. Nothing has happened. They went to bed. Then in the night, the woman woke up, went to the guest room, carried all the clothes, all the shoes, put them in the bathtub, opened the tap, and then she didn't just pour water on the clothes. She went to pour Parazone, then like just poured cleaning detergent, bleach, everything. Just poured it inside and then packed her things and left the house. So before the man woke up, the woman was gone and he had no clothes. So now the wedding people are waiting. The wedding was supposed to start at 10. 10, the groom is no show. 11, no show. 12, no show. 2. Finally, his friend called him and he narrated what happened to his friend, that he went to the guest room. And the woman left the tap on, so the place was flooded.
Smart.
Hey, that's like, wow.
But why would she? See, me, I would drain you. See, me, I said the same all the time that me, honestly, if you do that to me, like you go and you come back and Sarah, you see the decorations you have in the house, you see the pebbles, you don't even find one. I will pack every single thing. Do you know what I'll lay for you? You see the old school, like olden days, you see the kitchen stool. I'll buy one and leave it for you. When you come with your wife, come and sit on that.
Do you know what that reminds me of? I don't know if you've watched that episode of Jennifer's Diaries where Pelumi, the man had been playing to you and he went to marry Pelumi again. And then Pelumi got some moving truck, took everything in the house and left them with plastic chairs.
Yes, that's what I would. Plastic chair guy you got.
She's like kitchen stool.
Kitchen stool. Get the you won't come and find it inside. And if I get the house, if I can sell it.
Wow.
You see how people buy land from people and then someone will buy the land from under them.
Wow.
So please, my future husband, just have this like it's recorded down, so before you cheat on me, think twice. Thank you in advance.
Wow.
No, like me, I won't spare you. My mom told me the story about one of my aunties that like really suffered with this guy, and then the guy traveled abroad, and then they decided to go into business, like partnership. So the guy would send cars over, then she would sell it, take care of their kids, and then send the man also like money.
Okay.
And this guy decided that, oh, now I am a dragon, I have wings, I can fly. So I'm going to marry somebody else. And the woman heard it. She didn't argue, she didn't shout. And you see, those are the ones that like So she waited. The guy sent 4 other cars. She sold all the other cars, sold their house, sold all the furniture and things, and then it was left. She was using 1 car. So she also went to find herself a younger man, like boyfriend, right? And then she got a visa and passport, everything. She's also coming to travel. And then unfortunately, someone went to do for concert with her husband. And the man flew down to Ghana. He came to look for this woman for a month. She didn't find the girl. As when they went to find her, Aplau Border, she was going to go to Togo
and then
take a flight from there and leave. So they said the police caught her and then I was like, now the police, what are they going to tell her? No, like that what? They're like, and the car is not for her. I said, wait, when you were sending the car to me before, like now it's not mine. They were like, and so they made it. I said, me. Seatbelt, can you even get? Seatbelt, can.
Wow.
See, as women, that's why like it's important to be informed though. Before you get married, read the law. The country you are going to get married in, read the laws, know the limitations of the law, what you're allowed to do, what he's allowed to do. So that if you protect yourself, if it's a prenup, sign it. So see, don't let anybody tell you that prenup will make your marriage a contract.
But marriages are a contract already.
Yes. So the people telling you that, see, if they knew, they would have signed the prenup. See, Ghanaian women, like, you should actually learn from stories like this. Don't decide that women are supposed to be submissive and the man is the head of the house. Nana Konedo Ajimaroni says it this way. If the man is the head of the house, say we're meant to be our support, we are the neck. And without the neck, how the head turn? They will tell you where to turn. So please, be very smart. The fact the Bible says you are the weaker vessel doesn't mean you are the dumber vessel. Be wise.
I think that women need to wise up because I feel like a woman has a chance to marry right. Like, you are the one they propose to. So ask like the hard questions. You know those things where people start dating and they're so much in the whole, I love you, oh my god, you're the only cockroach in my cupboard, I love you more than sliced bread.
Why do you have to be a cockroach?
No, you know those stupid things, and I can't live without you. Then they, hey, sorry, Kwame Oxygen, I can't live without you. You can't live without me.
Boy. Do you know how many medals would be on my hand if that was the case?
You know, there was a day where someone was telling me, oh, I can't live without. I said, please, you can live without me. You just don't want to. They're like, hey, Sam, you're not romantic. I said, okay. Don't come and dada yourself. And I can't live without you. You are my Kodo, so you are my dead. You are not my anything, please. You are your mother's child and my mother's child. Hey, no, imagine your mother is praying for you. Say, oh, let's make your child is here telling somebody that I'll die without you. You will die.
Your mother even gets me. Those who actually commit suicide.
No, but those ones, it's
Yeah,
like
that's a sensitive topic.
Yeah,
so
that's a serious emotional way. That's like, I feel like with suicide, that's someone who's gotten to a point where they are so done. It's.
But half of the time, I don't think those things necessarily have to do with the relationship.
No, it has
I feel like half of the
it's
time people like that have gone through a lot
yes,
of
it's the person
and trauma over the years that's just like
their mind has
straw.
just their mind has just
deteriorated to that.
Yes, you know, there's a way you can be. Think of it as being sick. Yeah. There's a way you'll be sick. You know how they say, oh, if HIV patients don't take care of themselves well enough, ordinary cold can kill them.
Yeah,
that's
like even the whole COVID situation.
Things like that. So I think of suicide the same way, that the person might have been so ill that whatever tipped them off might not be what you think will tip them off.
Exactly.
But it was enough. It's like if you are at the edge of a cliff and you're already not balanced properly, and I just use one finger to push you, you will still fall.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter that I put back. That's like a serious. Those things, they tend to stress me. So yeah. Let's move on to lighter hearted topics.
But also, before we move on, if you have a friend who is acting out of character or is, withdrawing a lot or just showing certain symptoms, like check on that person. Because you never really know what the person is going through.
Oh my God.
Just how are you doing? Is there anything I can help you
in
with?
Fact,
go along
I have something to
actually
say.
Help someone. So
in fact, I just remembered I have something to say. Hello, hi. People's lives don't revolve around you. No, don't laugh. You know that thing where
I just like when I'm laughing, she goes like, don't laugh.
No, because I like how you laugh when I'm being serious. It affects me. No, people can be going through serious life issues, and like people are going through serious things. And because the person didn't like your picture on Instagram and because they didn't wish you one happy birthday post, you are coming to form gragra. Please, can you pack yourself somewhere? Life is happening to everybody. Don't frustrate people. Like life's already doing a good job at frustrating them. You want to add yourself. No, I feel like there's a level of nonsense that people carry. It really stresses me out. Like, and I can't believe she didn't post me. Calm down. Go and look at her post. When was the last time she posted? 6 months ago. Maybe it should occur to you that something is off.
Yeah.
Because it's not your birthday. Like, I get it. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Congratulations on your life. People are going through things. So, if, for example, you have a friend who is all of a sudden very calm, now she's trying, now she's come on top. It's not like that. Maybe she's going through life.
Yeah.
Relax. Talk to people. Communicate. Oh, hi. Priska, it's like you've gone silent on me for a while. Is everything okay? Then you gauge from her answer that, oh, okay, everything's okay, or everything's not okay, or she just needs a break, or life is just happening. But already you've carried the agbada of yourself. Angriness shoulder pad. You're ready to fight. Go and fight it. Sorry, you warrior.
And also those people who like judge people based on their social media. No, there are a lot of people that you see. See, the point is nobody posts their problems on social media. Like seriously, there are people. There are days. Me, I'm a content creator. I can say this for a fact. I post because I have to, because it's my job. Do you get it?
Yeah.
And then some of the videos I post, I did them weeks ago because like I have to plan ahead and all of that.
Of course.
So like I'm posting a video, I'm like, then I post it, and as I'm posting that video, I'm somewhere sitting down crying about something. Then like instead of you, my friend, to check on me because you see on social media, I can say, nowadays you have like.
No, but you see, social media is not real life because
But a lot of people actually think. Like people can like, do you know the funny thing?
Where?
My best friend, for instance, I can be fighting with him on Instagram and be fine with him on WhatsApp and be hello hi with him on Snapchat. Like, so it's like almost like I'm talking to three different people.
Do you know why I was laughing earlier? Because I was laughing earlier because I'm the kind of person who posts random things. So if you are going to think you know me based on my Instagram, then you might think I'm angry, sad, happy, excited, in love, depressed, all at the same time, because all the posting they'll move from it. Like I just see anything and I'm like, okay, I want to share this, or I want to post it. There's no
formula happening to
yes, it does. I can post something extremely lovely that video will be like, oh my gosh, she's so in love, please get me a single pringle. Or I can be posting men at church and I'll be cuddled with my boyfriend whilst I'm posting men at church. So
you know there was this thing about, they were like, there's this girl, I don't remember the name, right? But they were like, she was inciting women against their husbands, like what we do, telling like our video about the dating in the jungle of Accra, and how we are talking about cheating and all of that. So she's like, let's say if my husband cheats on me, I'm done. And I think she was actually married or something, and then
her husband cheated,
and then she left, right? And then what people didn't know was, I think she got back with the man or something like that. But she kept telling people, like, you know that thing when you started something, so now you have
to write it.
And then people were legit leaving their husbands and things. But at the end of the day, two people might be in the same situation, but the components or the content is different. And their connection may be different. So you can't use A to judge B.
No, and we are human
Do what
beings.
you feel is right for you. You can't say that this person is my role model, so you do whatever they do. No, it doesn't work like that.
We are human beings. We are all human beings, and human beings react differently. Like, for example, something might happen to you, and you might laugh it off. Something might happen to me, and I'll be angry. And it's the same thing that happens to both of us, but our reactions are different. Human beings, you can never really.
And you can't say because Sarah laughed, so I'm also supposed to be like.
No, maybe somebody like, you know, all these pranks people shoot.
Yeah.
Somebody will be doing prank video. Some of the pranks, I watch them and then I'm like, if anybody do this to me, I will deck you. I will slap you into your next life. But people laugh it off and they're like, oh my God, it's funny. I'm like, there's nothing funny about this. So my reaction is justified. That person laughing, their reaction is also justified because we are human beings and we react to situations very, very differently. But I like how you spend more time talking than you spend braiding. We'll sit here for 7 hours.
So please watch out for part 2. Thank you.
Hey boy, part 2 a baby.